Lily Sullivan was an 18-year-old and the only child of her mother, Anna Sullivan. The mother had previously had 14 miscarriages, so giving birth to a healthy baby was a miracle, and the pair had a very special bond. She said she had accepted not having children, but giving birth to Lily made her extremely happy and gave her a true purpose and meaning of life. Lily lived with her family, in Pembroke, southwest Wales. Her friends described her as a sweet girl and a true friend who would be there when needed. Lily would criticize herself but only see the good in people. She was a very creative person and even drew tattoos. She volunteered in various charity projects and was always trying to help others. At the age of 17, Lily entered her first year of college and started working evenings at the supermarket. At the beginning of December, she turned 18, where most people love partying and going out in town. She started going to pubs and clubs with her friends. December 16, 2021. In the evening, Lily's mother Anna Sullivan dropped her daughter and few of her friends to the pub called the Castle, where a Christmas party was being held. The evening in the pub was going great, so the girls decided to head to a club. Lily was approached by 31-year-old Lewis Haines. Lewis was a cricket player and many people knew of him in this area of the town, including this club. 11 p.m., Lily and Lewis were seen kissing and being close in the club. At which they were seen by one of Lewis's friends, who took him aside and reminded him that he had a girlfriend and a young child waiting for him at home. However, he didn't listen. He continued to socialize with Lily, who had recently turned 18, and took advantage of the young girl. Arriving midnight, Lily called her mother for a lift home a couple hours later. They agreed to meet in a car park near the club. Shortly before 2 a.m., Lily left the club, closely followed by Lewis in the intention of seeing her off. Lewis's friend was standing outside the club and shouted, "You have a girlfriend and young daughter waiting for you at home and she's only 18. Hearing those words, Lily made a decision for herself. However, Lewis didn't react and continued to follow. Lily and Lewis then went into an unlit alleyway near Pembroke Castle, overlooking Mill Pond. Lewis tried to kiss her, but Lily avoided the attempt after hearing what his friend shouted. She then went to go towards the car park where her mother was waiting for her. 2:15 a.m., Anna Sullivan made a call to her daughter and told her she was waiting at the agreed spot. Lily replied that she was a few minutes away and would be there shortly. The phone was then cut off. As planned, Anna continued to wait for her daughter, but as time passed her motherly instinct sensed something bad. Once Lewis realized the night wasn't going the way he wanted and kissing her at the club wasn't enough, he didn't want to let Lily go. He grabbed the girl's arm and forcibly removed her top. Lily pushed him away and threatened she would accuse him of rape if he didn't stop. She continued to say his daughter would be ashamed of such a father, which enraged Lewis. This was because he was in the process of gathering documents for court to establish custody of his child, and police attention would ruin his chances. He then punched Lily multiple times. Lewis took Lily to the ground with no trouble, and with his continued rage he began to choke her. Once she stopped resisting, he pushed her body into the pond. A resident in the neighborhood said he heard a woman screaming, which then stopped. Anna tried calling her daughter many times but was unsuccessful. She never picked up again. As police scoured the area for potential witnesses and CCTV, they came across footage which showed the pair enter the alleyway. Disturbingly, it also showed how Lily's phone lit up multiple times when her mother was calling. Later, when investigations were in progress, they found footage of Lewis and Lily walking together down the alley, and a short while later, another camera captured Lewis on the bridge but alone. clearly shown in the footage, Lewis can be seen walking and then running. Upsettingly, another camera where Anna Sullivan was parked captured Lewis. At this moment, Anna was anxious and desperately searching for her daughter, and even locked eyes with the killer. Lewis Haines heard the conversation between Lily and her mother and realized that he was looking into the eyes of the victim's mother. He acted strangely. To Anna, the stranger's behavior seemed very odd. Lewis came home around 3:40 a.m. in wet clothes and scratches on his arms. He woke up in hysterics and begged his girlfriend to take him to his parents' house. Confused, but Lewis was so persistent, she felt like she had no choice. The girl didn't realize what was going on, but on the way he mumbled, "I think she's dead." December 17, 2021. 6 a.m., police arrived at his parents' home and arrested Lewis. They were called by Lewis's father. December 20, 2021. Lewis Haines was charged with the murder of Lily Sullivan. There was an overwhelming amount of evidence which led to Lewis pleading guilty. However, he denied that he committed this sexually motivated crime. He said he killed Lily as she threatened to report him to the police for rape if he continued to harass her. According to Lewis, he went in a rage and strangled Lily and pushed her into the pond, and once he calmed down and realized what he had done, he went into the pond to reach her and try get help. It was too late as Lily was showing no signs of life. In court, prosecutors did not believe Lewis and said when he allegedly pulled her body back out the pond, no calls were made to emergency services or help was asked from passers-by. Anna Sullivan said, "I made a terrible mistake that night. I should have got out of the car and gone to meet Lily after the connection was broken." This was because she believes this potentially could have saved her daughter. A month prior to the murder, Anna suffered a heart attack and her daughter saved her life by quickly administering first aid whilst waiting for paramedics. She went on to say that after the murder she started suffering from panic attacks and now doesn't fear death because it was the only way she would be able to see her daughter again. She called Lewis Haines evil as he destroyed several destinies in one moment. August 21, 2022. Lewis Haines was sentenced to life imprisonment with a minimum of 23 years and 4 months.